Hey mama, it's been a while, but I think I finally see this life ain't about the thrills or the ways of society. I'm growing tired of all the things everybody says I should be. I just wanna be left alone to do whatever I please. I still can't really say what it is I'm looking for, but I'm gladly left behind the way I was before. There are days I wish I wasn't failing miserably, but I think I'm coming around to a life that I believe. Hey mama, remember when I wouldn't even say hello?
And there we go. How's it going, everybody? Frankie, I don't know if you're in frame now. What happened?
That did not give me enough time.
For it to
share.
come up. It's 60 seconds. It literally says 60 seconds above. You didn't read that?
No.
I have everything else. It looks really cool, I think. I did a good job with that. Samuel, Goody, how you doing? Glad to have you guys here, too. Glad to have Frankie here by my side. I know he's a little sleepier since he woke up early with me. As you can see, we moved the set a little bit, so we are over here near poolside. I think it looks pretty snazzy out there.
Oh man, so that's what it feels like to have the logo over part of your face. Dang.
Yep. You gotta deal with it now. Sucks to be you.
So before we get too far into the show, you guys, I don't want to take over because this is more Miguel's thing than mine. I do want to remind you guys that tomorrow, 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, you guys, we will have Alec and Bradley on the show, on the podcast. It's a live recording of the podcast.
Yeah.
And here's an extra bonus. I might have moved it over too much, yeah?
No, it's all right. Yeah, it's fine.
Here's an extra bonus for you guys. Cigars and More has closed. They are only doing orders by phone now, but we will be at the shop and we will have discounts on all Alec and Bradley products.
Yes.
So no matter what you guys want to pick up from Alec Bradley, I think we have a couple bucks of large Teton still. All of that will be on sale tomorrow. So we will put the number at the bottom of the show for you guys. Of course, it's 661-861-1116. But you guys call in tomorrow during the show, and we'll have some show specials going on. And I know we said we were going to have a deal on Friday, but that actually is going to get pushed back. We actually have another guest that we're going to get on the show for that. I'm pretty excited, but I don't want to say anything just yet because our schedules haven't exactly lined up just yet. So we want to wait until that happens. But we do have a guest that I just talked to yesterday. I didn't talk to him. I talked to his manager or his PR guy, whatever you want to call it. And yeah, so he wants to get something in the works and do another online show / deals for you guys. So the more of these that we can do, I think the better. Get you guys some discounts on some cigars and plus have a really good show too. So once I know information about this guest, if it's when it for sure is going to happen, I will let you guys know. But for tomorrow, we will have Alec and Bradley Rubin on the show. Of course, their dad, Alan, wanted to be, but he couldn't make it. But it'll be a lot of fun to have them on the show, I think.
Oh, 100%. Cannot wait. Maybe another time for Mr. Rubin. I'm sure we'll get him on sooner or later. I want to make sure I say hello to Kevin, Cam, Bob, and Alex. Guys, how you doing this morning? If you do me a favor, hit that share button. Let's get this morning started off right. And I am glad to be starting with all of you, including this guy to my left, your right. How does it feel to be up this early?
Not good.
He doesn't like it. He is not liking it. But it was for good reasons. And there we go. From Missouri, Larry, how you doing? Mitch is commenting as the biggest Joan right now. I think it happened to me just a second ago, too.
Nice.
So I'm going to go ahead and light my cigar, too. What are you having this morning? I don't think – did you say?
Yesterday. I was on the show yesterday, right?
Were you? Not in the morning.
Monday. I was on the show Monday. And Monday I had the Corona Pequeña Undercrown Shade. And so today I'm going with the Maduro version.
That's interesting because we literally talked about how Monday I had a poor man shade. And now I'm having a Maduro, which I would not consider as poor man. This is a King's Maduro right here. This is the Charter Oak Maduro from Foundation. My goodness, this is some good stuff. I wanted to make sure I had one of these on hand, just in case anything happened where I couldn't get a hold of them. And I've smoked it. So my plan has fallen through. I should have got more.
Well, it's a really good cigar. If you guys haven't yet heard of Foundation or the Charter Oak cigar that they make, it is a fantastic stick. It was voted the #1 budget-friendly cigar of 2019. I believe it was 2019 or 2018. But it is amazing. It does come in the 2 versions. Even in California, I think it's like $6.99, something like that, $7.99.
Yeah, it's
it's
unbelievably
relatively inexpensive here in California. So if it's inexpensive for us, it's got to be nice and well priced where you guys are at, unless you guys are in New York or Utah,
I think
or
those
Hawaii.
Oh yeah, I forgot about Hawaii.
So
again,
yeah, but it's a great cigar. I mean, I think that was a great choice. It's got lots of flavor, and even with it being somewhat inexpensive, even if you had to put it down and put it out, you wouldn't be mad.
Oh, absolutely not. Yeah, it's a great cigar. Just hands down, just as for your value, for quality, you just can't beat it. Samuel, he's got his cigar, he's got his coffee, he's got his father's breakfast, our grandfather's breakfast. I like it. Robert, how you doing? I also have my breakfast right here. It's delicious. Looking a little more like my grandmother's salsa back in the day, though.
Yeah, that
actually.
looks nasty.
It's friggin' delicious.
I thought juice was supposed to be bright, vibrant colored. That shit's brown, guys. I'm not gonna lie.
It's a beautiful tinge of orange. Okay, it's getting beautifully crunchy. Okay, it's good stuff.
It looks nasty. I'm not gonna lie.
It's delicious. Okay, it's got really bright flavors. That's what I'm looking for. Okay, look at that. It matches my cigar almost. So that's how you know it's delicious.
You can't see any of that.
Oh,
you gotta go this way.
Gosh dang it! Right about there. It matches. Color.
That looks like puke in a cup.
It tastes like greatness in my stomach.
It does not, you guys. It does not. If man were made to live off of juice, God wouldn't have invented steak.
I 100% agree with that. I miss meat already. Like that's the one thing. Like I never told myself like I'm gonna do a diet where I can't eat meat, and then I found out you can't juice bacon. Like if you put it in there, it just gunks up the whole thing. It's a terrible plan. Hey, great to see you,
Cam.
Last night house.
Oh, he was. I did my house party.
The house party, yes,
with the guys from the club, and that was really cool. I haven't used house party before, but I guess some guys from Clubbers wanted to do a house party, kind of like a Zoom thing. And he's like, "Yeah, just make an account, and then they'll invite you." So I was like, "Okay, cool." So I did it. I lit up Macallan Matafina, and man, I haven't had one of those in a while. That's a good cigar.
It is. It really is.
It blew me away. I was like, because I bought, for those of you guys that don't know, I went and picked up my weekly pack, and as you can see in there, I've got 2 Viva La Vidas, I've got 2 Oliva Serie Milanos, I've got a Mastodon from Roma Craft, and then Miguel got me this little guy right here, which is a Liga Privada #9 in the Flying Pig size.
A little present.
And I had a McAuliffe in there as well from last week that I forgot to smoke, and so I picked that one out, and man, I gotta say, wow, I was blown away by how good that was.
It's nice when you kind of forget about it. Not so much forget, but just you don't visit it for a minute, and then all of a sudden you go back and how great it is. I love that.
Robert, did we say hi to Robert? Robert checking in as well.
Hey, Moonshine, how you doing? Matt, how you doing? Grandfather's breakfast is toast with peanut butter, provolone, and salami dipped in coffee as you eat it. I don't know if I could handle that. Man, provolone and salami in the coffee. Although you made the kids breakfast this morning.
I did.
And they had Kodo salami. So salami is definitely a breakfast meat, I'd say. It's got those good saltiness with your sweet when you have like, I don't know, pancakes or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, I dig it. I
don't know why I'm having trouble viewing the video right now.
Are you on live or?
Yeah. Let's just keep going back to that.
You have your what do you call it on?
Wi-Fi? No.
Oh, okay. That's weird. I got mine going, so it's all good. Casey, did you feed the dogs? Their food is inside. They're outside, supposed to be pooping right now, and they are not. They're bad dogs.
Yeah, they really don't spend too much time outside. They're tiny dogs, so they're more inside dogs. Which is funny because one of the first houses that my parents purchased up here in Bakersfield was gorgeous. I loved it. They just didn't have a pool. That's why they moved.
Yeah,
which I thought was dumb because it was on 2.5 acres at the edge of town. And I mean, this house was gorgeous. They had like 5 neighbors. And it also ran off well water, which they didn't like.
I kind of get that.
But this house had a garage plus an apartment attached to the garage and a separate 1-bedroom house at the end of the property, which is where I lived. He lived in the apartment. And man, I loved it. It was, if you guys go way back to some of our Instagram stuff, you'll see the house to the apartment. That's actually where we started the show, was in that apartment. We
Yeah,
started having cigars and they're watching TV
That
while
was
you
it.
did your work.
that's honestly, yeah, that's how it got going. Sorry guys, I'm sorry if we're getting some lag going here. I couldn't even see it in my video now. I didn't even notice. I hope you can still hear us. I think Mitch says the audio is still good. Again, I don't know why it's lagging right now. Looks good on the screen. Maybe I can turn some more stuff off.
Maybe.
But I do know that as long as you can hear me, I hope that's good enough for right now. Thank you guys for joining us on both platforms. By the way, I see a couple guys over there on YouTube. If you guys want to help us out with that algorithm, when the video starts, go click on like on YouTube and then just
Then you can leave.
Then you can just go on right here. We'll trick them. We'll trick them into
We'll
liking
trick 'em,
us.
yeah. But yeah, I bring up the house because we had two large bull mastiffs for that house, kind of be like guard dogs, and they slept in my bed. They did not like being outside. And they were big dogs, so they took up most of the bed, and it was cool though, you know. But yeah, for whatever reason, any dogs that my family gets, they're usually inside dogs, which I like.
Does not matter what size they are. Does not matter how messy they are, how much they shed. Doesn't matter. Our dogs are inside dogs. I will say we've never really crated either. It's never been I don't know. The dogs are just part of the family. They get to be part of either on a bed or they get their own little bed, which I thought was crazy when I first saw it. My dad built this kind of huge bed, actually.
Yeah, Samuel, that's the funniest stuff, man. When you get these big breed dogs and they think they're tiny lap dogs and they just try to climb all over. It's funny. It's funny. I also saw a video of I want to say it was like a Labrador or something. Maybe it was a German Shepherd. I forget the breed of dog, but I just remember the video on YouTube. There was a puppy laying on the couch with the owner, and the bigger dog's like, "No, we're not having that," and literally pulls the puppy off and then takes his place, and it's funny.
That was hilarious.
Animals are funny.
They really do. Yeah, they got their own little personalities and minds of their own. I mean, you could see it in your own animals, especially right now. Everyone's taking little videos because they're stuck at home, and it's crazy to see what they do when we're not supposed to be there.
I'm trying to get used to being on this side of the camera.
It's hard, right?
It is. I'm usually on that side. It's messing with me, guys. It's messing with me.
That will happen. That will happen. But like you said, we have our special guest on this Thursday.
Tomorrow.
Gosh dang, tomorrow. This week is going by a lot quicker. So tomorrow's cigar lockdown event. Anyone going? Virtually, of course. Yeah, you guys better be going. I want to see y'all there.
Yeah.
Are you talking about a different event? Are we speaking of something else that I might not know of? Mitch, let me know. I got it. Oh, yeah.
Mitch, I did forget to tell you. I guess there's gonna be a few people over at Clubbers tomorrow. That they have something to watch apparently, or I don't know what it was. So we actually changed the location of where we're doing the show from tomorrow. So I'll hit you up about that later.
Yeah.
Horses have their own attitudes. My mom's horse would steal Crunch bars from my mom's pocket. I didn't know that horses ate chocolate. That's crazy.
Hey, everybody loves Crunch bars. I agree with that. If you have a chance to steal a Crunch bar and you're a horse, do it. You're a horse watching this right now, and for some reason you're watching a cigar show on Facebook. First of all, start your day. You're a horse. You have work to do. And next, go steal a Crunch bar. I told you.
Buck teeth.
Oh, what was that on? Oh my God.
Rooster teeth.
Yeah, rooster teeth.
Let's see. Frank, Mike, I'm bringing the cigars and we can do it tomorrow. Should be right after our live stream. Okay, cool.
Nice. I like
Hey,
it.
Peter, how's it going? We were just talking about you yesterday, Peter, with a niece. I guess she's itchy to send you stuff. She's like, you guys haven't had me send anything to Peter in a while. And I was like, well, I got like a week.
I got something to send actually. So, what was I gonna say though? Yesterday, you hopped on for a lot longer than I got a chance to, but the house party, the new app. What do you think of it?
It worked well. I mean, I know it wasn't the house party's fault, but I know a couple of the guys on there had problems with connectivity issues. So their screens went blue. That was the only issue that I saw. Other than that, it looked good. I just had to turn on an extra light, but that's because it was getting dark.
What do you call it?
Peter, I think he is just mentioning that right now, that you won.
Yeah, I've got some. Yeah.
And now we're going to be sending that to you.
What do you call it? And Mitch says it kills your battery. You know, I didn't realize it because I was only on for like maybe 3-4 minutes, just talking to Ephraim, I think Jeremy, John, and gosh dang, somebody else was on. Richard was on, and I just wanted to say hi real quick, make sure I said hi before because I knew they were going on. But the connectivity was okay when I was doing it. Everything was really clean. Like everybody's picture looks really good.
Yeah.
You could hear everybody really well.
I did get feedback though. I don't know where it's coming from. I think Mitch might have heard it too. Richard might have heard it as well. Richard, how you doing? But I was hearing some feedback on the audio. I don't know where that was coming from.
It's weird.
But I will say I did notice the battery issue, Mitch, only because anytime, well, usually anytime, not right now, obviously. Oh yeah, I forgot to show you guys my little back to my phone right there. Anytime I'm doing something with the phone where it's streaming, I always have my external charger going just to be on the safe side.
Yeah.
When did we were going down to Lord Puffer's when we bought that. We had gotten down as far as I want to say like Laguna Niguel because we're gonna go to Mardo's real quick.
Yep.
And then we're like, oh, we totally forgot all our external chargers. And Miguel's like, yep, we sure did.
Yeah.
Which is hilarious because no matter where we go, we'll forget something. Business cards, stickers, chargers, a lens. We'll forget something. It's like it has to happen or else it's not gonna be a good time.
If you've seen on the show, I've forgotten stuff before. Like, oh, I gotta go grab this, or I gotta go grab a new lighter or something, or the door fell off behind me, which happened like the beginning when we started doing the show. Yeah, so I think that's just a trademark.
Yeah.
Now we gotta just let it happen.
But we found a Target and they had some really good deals for whatever reason that day on external chargers. So we picked up a really nice one that's supposed to charge my laptop, my 2 phones, and something else like 3 times over. So yeah, that was cool.
What do you call? I definitely want to get this big bulking son of a bitch. It's basically a car battery size that you charge at home. It takes like 4 hours to charge, and it gives you 4 hours of power. Basically, you could charge your laptop. You can power your full-on desktop setup if you need to.
Mm-hmm.
Multiple lights, whatever you want, and it also comes with an AC adapter if you're in your car. Just want to plug in. What do you call it? Or it has a small solar panel bay on top.
Oh wow!
So there's 3 ways to charge it. If you're out and about, especially when we do filmmaking, guys, and we're in say a park or a place where there might be no outdoor outlets.
And you don't want to bring in a big old generator making all that noise.
Exactly. I want something that you don't have to power with gas, because then all of a sudden you have this big noise issue. It's really hard to kill that hum in the background. So that's what we're looking at. Yeah, if you probably can hear one over there, there's a hum going on for I think our AC unit or the pool. The pool's going. Yeah, pool pump.
Yeah, he heard it too, and it killed his battery. Yeah, that's what Mitchell said, that it kills your battery. Again, I didn't notice it. I had mine plugged into an external charger, which I love. Battery, it's huge. We'll charge my phone like 5 times. Yeah, that's cool.
Very nice.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of external chargers. I used to have when I had my original iPhone, like way back in the day, I actually put a case on it that was an external battery, which I loved. Because as soon as that thing was charged and my phone was charged, I needed to charge the rest of the day. I mean, I just threw that thing on and it was awesome. But my port, for whatever reason, they said that like a little piece of lint or something got in there and it fried it.
Oh,
and so my phone wouldn't charge. And we went all the way up to Visalia. Whatever reason around here changing for it was in Visalia. So we go to Visalia, and it was a day of the bike race, like the MGM or whatever bike race. It was in Bakersfield. And so I get there, and I'd already made an appointment. And the guy's like, yeah, I'll be there, man. You know, just show up. Take about an hour, blah, blah, blah. I was like, okay, cool. So we get there, and the owner's like, oh, he's not here. He's at the bike race. I was like, what? He literally told me he was going to be here. So I was pissed. He finally shows up like 2 hours later. I had gone in and out. I'd walked around the mall, and then he gets there. He's like, oh, hey, what's up, man? You ready to fix your phone? I was like, yeah, bro. I'm ready for like 2 hours.
Oof.
So he fixed it. They only charged me like $50. It was supposed to be like 150 or something. I forget. It was ridiculous how much they wanted to charge me, but I needed it done.
They really got you over barrel, that kind of stuff, that you don't want to replace it. Like this guy, to get a new one, it's like $1,200. So if they tell me, oh, I got to pay $200 for a battery, it's like, well, I guess I'm paying $200 for a new battery. I'm glad I don't have that problem just yet. It's a pretty new phone.
Yeah, you just got it.
Yeah.
In what, January?
Yeah, something like that, yeah. My battery dies quickly because I have to buy a new charge every few days. Not made like it used to. Yeah, they really aren't. They're really made to just be kind of throwaways nowadays. But someone's phone could be someone's phone too. When everyone was off, me and John, there were...
Oh, the noise was gone.
Oh, the noise was gone. Okay.
Yeah, okay, so it could have been somebody maybe holding it weird or next to something that gave off a...
If you got it turned all the way up, I think that would be the most likely. It was feedback as far as you could hear yourself.
No, it was more like just like a garbly sound coming through.
It could be a speaker blown out on the mic, or it could be the mic blown out. Excuse me.
Yeah, so if you guys aren't on the home house party
Yeah.
house party app,
Pick
if
it
you
up.
guys want to pick that up, you guys can go ahead and add the Bakersfield Gentleman on there. I have it under BacoGent661 as the username, and then enter my phone number. So if you guys have my phone number, you can look it up that way. If you don't have it and you want it, just let me know and I'll put it up so that you guys can to add us on there in case you guys ever want to do like a little live chat kind of stuff. I think that'd be kind of fun.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Maybe something we don't have to put onto Facebook, but just something we can do, a little bit more personal, hang out. Maybe what we could do if there's a group of people that want to do it is we could, in class I have to mute due to planes flying overhead. They can hear them.
Oh, jeez.
What we can do is if you guys want to set up a house party, we could do it like maybe schedule for like a week or something. That way everybody can go out. Maybe we pick a cigar. Everybody grabs that cigar and we kind of have like
the
a
same
group
one.
tasting.
Yeah. Like, oh, this is really good. We could have a virtual taster.
Yeah.
I would love that.
People could pair it with whatever they like to pair and say, oh, it goes well
We
with this or doesn't go well with that.
We don't need a house party for that. We could use this right now. You guys could call in. I put the link in there again. I've had a few people kind of just call in. Goody did. Thanks to Hack, he called in too. Rosita, Jessica, Joe. Yeah, if you guys want to call in, and we'll set an actual date for everybody too. We'll see how many people this can actually hold. The most I think I've seen is 8 so far, but I've never really checked to see where it ends. So it wouldn't be a bad idea to maybe do a test if anyone is up for it, and we'll just get as many cameras on screen as we can. And yeah, we'll all try the same cigar. I really like that idea, or maybe the same brand at least, and maybe get the owner involved.
I don't know if you guys can see this or not, but there's some really heavy smoke coming off of this guy, and I'm digging it. Again, smoke production is no indication of whether a cigar is good or not. There's a lot of people that don't like a lot of smoke. Our buddy Jeremy, he does not like when his cigars putter away smoke like that. He hates that. Foot smoke. I like it. I like to see a lot of smoke. If I'm smoking something, I want to know I'm smoking something. But for those people that maybe smoke in their car or an office like that, they don't want a lot of smoke. But for me, I like seeing it, and this one's putting off some really nice thick smoke.
Now, sometimes it really bugs me if I'm trying to hold my cigar, especially when we're doing the show, and it's going right in my face.
Yeah. I feel bad sometimes when I do that because I kind of try to blow it out over here to the side, and then it just goes right to your face.
It's like, nope, not gonna work.
Yeah.
Like right now, it's all going that way, so I'm happy. I'm good with that. What was I gonna say? But yeah, we could definitely set up. I would love to set up a taster or something like that. I love smoke unless it gets to the point where I can't see in front of me. Yeah, that's probably not the best.
That happened to us at the Roma Craft party for IPCPR. Roma Craft. Yeah, see, he said that, Jeremy, right there, the constant smoke is bad.
I feel like it's hindering me. It's bugging me.
Yeah, I'm like Richard. I like a lot of smoke. But when we go to the Roma Craft party, Roma Craft always puts on the best parties, man. Skip, Mike,
Fun.
Danny, all those guys,
Fun.
They know what's up. And, you get there, you get a drink ticket, you get a cigar ticket, so you can get a free drink and a free cigar. Then it's a bar that you got to pay for, unless you get these cool little VIP cards. Every year they change their metal. They're awesome. I still have mine. And we got one last year. So I thought I was the shit. I was like, oh, yeah, walking in with my VIP. And we get there and we get a cigar. We light up. We start talking to different people. The guys from Southern Draw, Leo, Patrick. I'm trying to think who else was there.
There's a lot of people. We got to see
Tor. He was there. And so, I'm like thinking I'm a badass with my card. Like, oh, yeah, free drinks all night, Mike. And then he come on the speaker. Guess what, guys? Roma Craft did so good today. Open bar all night. And I was like, oh, I don't even need my card anymore. But yeah, it was in the back room of this restaurant. It's a pretty big room, maybe about the size of this pool area. But there was still about, 100 people smoking cigars. And it had no windows and the weakest ventilation I've ever seen. So I got through maybe a cigar and a half before my eyes were burning. And
rough.
I was like, yeah, Mike, I can't stay, dude. He's like, yeah, no, let's go.
Yeah.
So we did what we did as responsible people, like, okay, we can't stay here. We got to go grab a couple handfuls of cigars, dip out.
Take a few shots as quick as I can.
Yeah.
Get the pregame going. So when I go somewhere that's a little less smoky. But everyone just went to the bar downstairs anyways and smoked over there. I will say this again. I'm not against a lot of smoke output. I just don't want it puffing away from my cigar foot. That just, oh god, it gets in my eyes and it bugs me. Smoke in my eyes is one of my least favorite things. It is literally messed up a couple moments. Like the first time I met the guys from Luxury, I got smoke in my eyes. I was watering so bad I like wipe them out.
Yeah, they asked me about that. I was like, you guys, he was just really excited to meet you guys. He wanted to cry.
And I did. I cried right in front of him.
And that's why I got sent the hat, not Miguel.
I'm gonna give that hat to John.
You can't give my hat to John.
And
Matt attended a party with Skip and Mike in Phoenix. Yeah, we want to get him out to Bakersfield. Unfortunately, Cigars and More is the only shop I know of that carries them around here, and it's just not big enough of a market for them to come all the way out here. Everybody in Phoenix carries Romacraft because they're fantastic, which is why I keep getting the Mastodon. If you guys haven't tried that Mastodon yet, find out where you guys can get it and order that Mastodon. Man, whatever reason it hit me, like the Viva La Vida hit me, like the Olio CRV hit me, and
wonderful.
It's great. It's a great cigar.
Yeah, and I think Jeremy, you did start something. What do you call it? Last night after some sort of house party, we gotta have more of those. I think it's gonna have to happen more often. And Isaac coming in with a very controversial statement here. I don't know if I can read this on air, but it says, "I love cigars." Well, of course you do. Everybody knows that. No, I'm just kidding. That's from a show.
I don't know if you guys have ever seen Rooster Teeth, but one of the guys on the show is like, yeah, people like grape. And like, yeah, everybody knows that. And they call him a word
that we can't
say on here.
So we're not Australians.
But we happened to be at Six Flags like 10, 11 years ago.
Yeah.
And some kid is literally wearing that shirt as people like grape.
With his face on it, it says people like grape.
And I lost my shit laughing. I was like, oh my God. This was back when camera phones weren't great. But if I could have got a picture of it, it would have been hilarious.
Still one of the best spottings of a shirt in the wild ever. In fact, I want to keep this in your guys' forefront. We are having new merch coming out soon. If you checked out the new logo for Second Third Podcast, which is our Thursday podcast, check it out anywhere you want: iTunes, Spotify, SoundCloud, Google Play, and a lot of other ones I've never even heard of. Anchor just sent them all over there, so check out Anchor too. There'll be shirts for that. I cannot wait. Hope they look good.
And let us know what you think of the new logo for the podcast. I like it. I hope you guys like it. We did change up the font that we used. We had a different font for it, but we sent it out to some people, and they're like, I can't even read that, bro. And I'm like, oh, I didn't even think about that because it's going to be a lot smaller. Yeah. We're used to seeing it here on this big screen, like, oh, that looks so cool. That looks so cool.
Perfect.
And then you shrink it down to the corner where it's going to be, like right in that little corner, and you can't see it. So it's like, oh, maybe we should change that. I have a HERF planned at the Roma headquarters this summer. That's awesome. We want to get out there because out where their headquarters is, you guys also have Modern Rogues.
Yeah.
And if you guys didn't see last year when we were in Dallas, we had the guy from Modern Rogue, one of the guys from Modern Rogue on the show, and he had Skip and Mike on their show about cigars on it. I think 2 episodes. It's a dual episode.
I think it was like a Cigars 101 and Cigars Pairing kind of thing.
Yeah, and it was really cool because I'm a big fan of Modern Rogue, and I saw that video. And I was like, oh, that's really cool. And then we happened to be at this horror convention, and I'd seen them earlier in the day. And I was like, that looks like the dude from Modern Rogue. And I remember Haskell's like, no, that's not him. That's not him.
You told
this
me.
Guy's like, no, that's not him. And so we started the show, and it was me and Haskell. Miguel was sharing or something in the back, and he comes walking, just kind of looks at us for a second. I was like, are you the dude from Modern Rogue? And he's like, yeah. I was like, bro, get on the show. So he actually hops on our show. I lit him up AromaCraft, and then we ended up talking for hours after that. That guy was really cool.
He's awesome.
He was super cool.
And not so much Modern Rogue related, but a film show I like called Foundflix. He does reviews and analytics, or analyzes, horror movies. He was also there on the same friggin' patio. So these are 2 of my favorite shows on the internet that are not cigar related stuff, and they're both just sitting there. And they're both awesome guys. Yeah. Just if you get a chance, check out Modern Rogue for sure. Make sure you check out their gas mask one because I love that episode. And then check out Foundflix, especially if you're like, I'm gonna watch this movie. Or I really want to. He does a good job. He makes you want to watch the movies.
Sean, how you doing? Jeremy hooked me up with my first AromaCraft. It was good. You remember which one it was?
Here's the thing about Jeremy. If he gives you a cigar, it's gonna be good.
Yeah.
That's a thing I can almost guarantee you're gonna like it. Jeremy knows his stuff. He has a lot of great stuff out there. And when he gives you something, it's because it's a special cigar.
You know what's funny too? It's like you could mention just about any cigar you've ever heard of, like, oh yeah, I tried this one the other day, or I tried that one the other day, and then Jeremy will go home like, oh yeah, I got a box of those. Here you go.
I'll go. Oh my gosh, that would. I tried a God of Fire the other day. I'm gonna say that right now, Jeremy. No, I'm just kidding. But
It's just funny how many boxes he has, and it's like all age stuff that I guess he just buys, will age it and forget about it, and then like someone will mention, it's like, wait, I think I might have that, and then he shows up, like, oh yeah, I got a bunch of those.
hey, some of us got talents. This guy's got multiple talents, and that is one of them. Having an amazingly well-stocked, well-procured selection of cigars. You forget the number of humidors he's got running right now, but
Sorry, I saw that just go right in your face, and I blew it over there.
I'm all right. The wind changes.
Cannot smoke cigar after cigar in this house. Yeah. It was really weird. We had an apartment on the east side of town, and one of the first questions we asked was, can we smoke in here? The guy's like, I don't care.
I don't care. Yeah.
Like, oh, all right. So we had a lot of fun parties there, and
it was, yeah.
Smoked a lot of cigars in there on the front patio, on the back patio. Mitch totally hated on us. Like, oh, this is a bachelor pad here.
And
like, yep. And yeah, we had a lot of fun at that apartment.
Probably got kicked out. Probably too much sex in there. Ladies coming over too much, and they frown on that, I guess. Yeah, it was. I've always never really understood that. At the same time, I get why they do those rules of like no overnight guests, like at apartments. I'm like, how do you know I'm having overnight? What do you know about my life? Stay out of it. It's out of my personal business. But yeah, once the dude left who was first there,
yeah,
and the lady took over, who, no fault of her own. She was just doing her job, trying to keep everything on the up and up. But it was not the same.
Yeah, she did not like us.
And I didn't care for her either. So like, I'm gonna get out of here.
So do you guys have 2 cars parked out there? I was like, yeah, I got my car in our work van. You guys can't have 2 cars. It's assigned parking. I was like, yeah, I know. Our assigned parking, you let someone else take it, so I can't really use it.
Like, well, we're gonna figure that out later.
Yeah.
And like, well, this whole row in front of us is all open for guests. So how many guests do you think are gonna be here? There's like twice as many parking. I don't want to. Again, I'm not gonna be mad at her because.
Hey, John, how's it going?
Hey, how you doing?
How you doing? How much it was?
It absolutely was.
But yeah, it is what it is. It was a fun place while it lasted.
100%.
Definitely not the worst place we've ever stayed.
No, I've seen worse.
Yeah, much worse. But yeah, you guys, we're already over the 30 minutes.
Oh, geez. Okay, yeah. Then we're gonna wrap it up for today, guys.
But yeah, don't forget, you guys, tomorrow, 2 p.m. we will be on live with Alec and Bradley. It's gonna be a lot of fun. So if you guys can tune in, please do so.
Yes.
Help us share the crap out of that video. Let's get as many people watching as we can. It's gonna be a lot of fun. We took a lot of your questions. I wrote them down. So I'll have them ready. Go for tomorrow.
Yes.
If you guys come up with any more questions, please feel free to join us and ask your questions. Yeah, I'm excited for it. I really am.
Same here. It's gonna be a great conversation. We've talked to them before, and they are just really cool guys. I can't wait to get more in depth because the last time we talked to them, they were very busy working, obviously. And this time we get to have some one-on-one quality time. I'm excited. I hope I don't fanboy out too much.
You know what I realized? I went through my phone. I have pictures with Bradley and with their dad. I just realized that I was going through my phone from IPCPR.
This guy. All right, guys. Y'all have a good one. We'll talk to you later.
See you guys tomorrow.